Looks good. I was just checking to see if the servo was moving any or the part was moving any from one end to the other from the tool pressure. I've got this index fixture locked down, but I don't know if it's slipped or anything, so I'm just checking for square as I go. Doesn't seem to be any ridges in it, so seems to be holding up pretty good. I took a pretty heavy cut just a minute ago just to see how it would handle it, and it seemed to do okay, so we'll keep going with this the way it's going. Alright, let's check to see how square it is now. Looks real good, guys. Maybe it'll hold on long enough to get the part done. Might be the trick. Alright, I'm going to take another look at it to see what it looks like on the square again, just keep a check on it. Looks pretty good. But that's not too bad, I guess. You can see the tool marks in it, but it's shiny. And it seems to be keeping up the correct rotation on the index. On the index down here, I've got it pinned off just in case the just in case it wants to turn or something. That pin will help keep it from turning. Seems to be staying true though all the way around so far. I've checked it with Precision Square often, and it seems to be holding true, so it's not, the part's not slipping in the jaw or the collet, and the index of the fourth axis seems to be true. So we'll see how it turns out. I got this one more side to finish off, get finished off here, and then it'll do I'll rotate it 51 degrees and there'll be another flat. So I kind of give you an idea of what I'm doing here. It's a general shape anyway. I made this sheet so I could keep up with the angles. Okay, this is the sheet that I've been using to keep up with the sides. Started out on 0 and then rotated around 90 degrees and then rotated around 180 degrees and then went to 270. This is where we are now. I'm going to make this flat spot, and this will probably be all I get done today, because this pocket is going to take a little bit of time, and then it should rotate around to this flat spot on this side, and I'll actually mill some letters in this surface. So that's going to take a long time as well, so those two setups will be done at some other time. But this will finish up my blank, and I'll have my blank in my fourth axis already set up, and all I have to do is just come back to it and just start from where I'm at. So I just figured I'd share the reference sheet that I had made to keep up with the angles and what I was doing on them. This is the different heights. There's these two surfaces, this one have a different height than this surface and this surface, so that's the reason why I milled this off. And then when I come back, I can reference the flat places, and then on this side I'll just machine it off. I'll take a measurement from this corner to this flat spot, and then I'll just machine that off flat. And then I'll be able to reference this corner right here for my work offset to put the letters in the center. It would be plenty accurate to do that. Okay, so I'll get everything going again on this and bring you back on this other side. I showed the rotation of it, and when I get closer to the end, I'll bring you back so you can take a look at the finish on the part. thought I'd take this opportunity to check and make sure that it's still running true, because I got just a little bit more material. I've got about 1/8 of an inch left, and now's the time to correct any mishaps before it gets out of whack. Everything looks good still, so I can go ahead and finish it out hopefully, and I'll make one more check. I got about 2 more passes. I'm going to run a little bit less than 1/8 of an inch depth of cut, and then I'll come back and run about a 10/1000 finish pass across there. I'm going to leave about 10/1000 of material on each side, and then I can come back and finish this off with a little better finish without the tool marks in it. It's still plenty shiny, plenty reflective, but it has the tool marks in it, so this is going to end up going somewhere it needs to look really, really good. The swirl marks from the tool may accent the letters, but all of the rest of the surfaces need to be pretty smooth if I can get them as smooth as I can. Well guys, I told you I'd give you a look at the finish on this thing. You can see the tool marks in it. Still has quite a reflection in it, but I'll give this thing a twist so you can see what's going on. bring it on around back where it was. That side turned out really shiny where the that's where I took a real light finish pass. This will probably be one of the surfaces that I'll come back and fly cut that. Coming up on this is the surface that we just finished. Came out pretty good. That was a 15 thousandths deep pass, 3/8 inch width of cut. Alright guys, that was a look of it. It's not finished, but that's what it looks like so far. And we made a full revolution, and I could stick my pin right back in. Perfect fit. Alright guys, finish it up tomorrow.